I thought it was bigger than this. Quick view of my room because I ordered some new furniture. Who's catching on to the clues? They could be anywhere. I have to tell you about that coupon. Did you see my thumbnail? Hi there, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. We have got a lot of stuff to go through as usual. I have been cleaning my room and there's bags all over, but I have to tell you, this room is done. I'm going to give you some tour, but let's get into it because I have got a lot to show you. My Temu haul, as usual, is big and I never finish my bag, so let's go. Okay, how's everybody doing? I have been so busy cleaning, but I am so excited to tell you. Did you see the thumbnail? I'm so excited to tell you. I thought it was all a joke. I thought it was never going to happen. But what a confusion, let me tell you. Okay, let's start with item number one. Or we'll never get through to it. Okay, what are these? Oh, spatulas. Okay, I think these are for, you know, when you got jars of cream or bottles or something and you're getting to the very bottom, you don't want those to go to waste when you're getting to the very bottom. I also got, if you remember, I also got some jars. I'll put them over here. When you go on vacation, but you can also leave them in your bathroom where you put your cream in. Instead of dipping your finger always in, you squeeze down on it and it squeezes up a little quantity and then you just dip off of the top. So let me show you that. Now, this would be great to scoop out all your cream out of it. And don't let any go to waste, especially those face creams that are very expensive. Okay, so it's got 3 different sizes and it's got a spatula on one end and a spoon. So depending on the size of jar that you're using, you can get right to the bottom of it. Oh, I like this. So let's see how much it was. Okay, there they are. 3-piece mini silicone spatula, makeup spatula, $187. And after promos, I got it for $150. So it's large, medium, and small. So they're $262. See, you can get it in your foundation, in your creams, and you scoop it out. I mean, you can get it in anything that you need to get out the remaining of whatever you're using. 103 reviews, 4.8, and they're made of silicone. Okay, so makeup bottles, hand lotion, nail polish, the last drop, whatever. Okay? So from what I can see, I mean, it looks like it's going to work fine. They give you 3 sizes, so depending on what you're going to use them on. I like that it has the spoon so you can spoon up quickly and then get the spatula in those difficult corners. And it is stiff in the body of it. So for that, I give it 5 out of 5 roses. Okay, let's see what else is in here. So I'm going to show you some quick view of my room because I ordered some new furniture for my glam room. That's part of the discussion of my thing that Temu made me go down the rabbit hole, but I'm going to explain it a little bit further on. But I had this room, which is my studio, one of my bedrooms at the front. It was started with my DIY recording, and I had all my front with all my baskets in keeping all my, glitter and my glues, everything was in here for all the things that I needed, the diamond wraps, everything that you can think of when I first started. So my other room that I converted into my new craft room was my closet, but it started to get very small. So I took up another bedroom, which is now my glam room closet. And I ordered the furniture from Temu, which I will explain briefly. So let's get into another item. I'm trying to get into talking and opening, okay? So bear with me because it's multitasking for me, which is something that I am still getting used to. If you know my story, you know my story, okay? Don't like repeating and beating the elephant in the room. Okay, so these are, well, they're good for multiple uses, but I'm going to explain what I got them for. They are to spread suntan lotion. If, for example, I got two of them. If, for example, it's just like a sponge applicator on here. So if you're at the pool, I know it's the end of summer for people, and people are talking about fall, but in Canada, we go on vacation when it's cold here, so I haven't gone on vacation yet. My trip is coming up. So I still have some stuff that I'm buying and getting together for my trip. So I saw these, but you could use them for other things. If you come out of the shower and you put cream all over your body, nobody's around to put it in your back. If you're a single person, you can put some cream on here and spread it on your back. Nobody gets that back part. So this is for my thought when at the pool, if my husband is in the pool, nobody's around, and I need to put suntan lotion in those difficult places, I have an extra hand, okay? So again, two for that same reason, and one can be left at home for cream, and one could be for suntan lotion, okay? Let me show you how much they are. And it's a very sturdy plastic, so it won't bend when you have to rub at that difficult spot, okay? And you can put it onto your spine comfortably, okay? Very good. So let me see how much these were. So there they are. Ergonomic long-handled body lotion application, $202, and one was $389. I guess one was a different price or had a special going on. Anyway, one of them I got after promos and discounts for $161, and the other one I got for $311. Okay, there it is. So $392. So as you can see, you can reach comfortably to put on cream or anything in your back area. 615 reviews, 4.7. Yeah, it doesn't hurt the skin. No, it does not. Okay. So, I mean, the sponge is like, you know, the sponge that you put cosmetics on and things like that. So I can see this working well. So for this and the way that it arches and it's long enough to fit the back, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 roses. Woo! Let's see this. Got some clues. Oh, what is this? A 2-piece. Okay. Okay, so this is some shorts and a vest sort of thing. Okay. Oh, by the way, I am wearing the tank tops that have the built-in bra. Okay. And I really like them. I find that they are very comfortable on. Okay, so I'm going to put them here. Remember, I bought the 3-pack of the built-in bra tank tops. And I had older versions from Amazon with the spaghetti strap, but this time I got them with the, that's why I wore this one so I can show you that I bought them with the, you know, the tank top style. And I find them, they don't roll up. Okay, so it's still down here. And they are very comfortable in the built-in bra if you want to wear it without a bra. Okay, so it's very comfortable on. So for these, picture here, I'm going to see if I can get your code and the QR code. And I give it 5 out of 5 roses. Okay, and if you're new here, I am putting QR codes for those that are comfortable. I'm going to put a little video. Just grab your phone camera. Okay, quick demonstration for those that are new. Please bear with me. For those that have seen this before, from the analytics, most of you are watching me on your TV. So if you see something that you like, just point your camera to the TV QR code that you see on the TV. And at the very bottom, you're going to see a yellow Temu link. Just press and hold, and it will open on the product page of the Temu website with all the information directly, okay? Try it. There's no harm in trying it. If you're not comfortable with that, I am still in the description area below. I am still putting the Temu link, and I am still putting the product ID number. So I'm in Canada. You could click on the link. If you're outside of Canada, it may not work. So I always used to, and still do, provide the product ID code where you just copy and paste it and put it up in there, and it will open on the product page as well, okay? And you can simply take a screenshot of the QR code, and later on, all you have to do is just click on the photo image, and it will go to the product as well. So they were regularly $22.47. That was the sea blue, which is this one. And after promos, I got it for $17.98. But then I also got this one, which is a dark cyan. They do have pockets on the side. They look the same to me. $16.39. One is supposed to be darker. I don't see, well, it's just a different shade of blue, but I thought it was going to be more closer to a navy like in the picture. But you can see they are very, very close. So there it is. They're $26.47, and it's got the sea blue and the light green. So you can tuck it in or you can leave it hanging out. I like these because, you know, you could wear them to a casual dinner out or here. Like, you know, it's still kind of hot here. So it's kind of hard for me to get into fall clothing yet, but I've got some bags of fall clothing coming. I think they're really nice. They look breathable. You can't go wrong with taking these to vacation. What do you think about these ones? I'm a little upset that the colors are so close. I really thought one was more towards a navy blue. That is the only thing I don't like. But I really do like the color. What do you think? So from the feel of it, from the looks of it, they look well made. They look comfortable. I like that they have pockets. And I like that they are a little flared, okay? Making it very comfortable. So I give them 5 out of 5 roses. I also have to talk to you about the game. We have lots to talk about. Now, we have to catch up. We have to catch up on the game. I hope you're paying attention because it can happen anywhere in the video. So you have to keep your eyes peeled. It could be an image. Only 2 people caught the image last video. So the rules are going to be that once the new video comes out, you can't comment anymore because I might mention what happened the last video. Okay? So you have the whole week to figure it out, the whole week to comment, and only 2 people caught it last week. So I'm keeping track. Actually, this is so much easier, and I'm going to show you the leaderboard of who's ahead and who's catching on to the clues. They could be anywhere, beginning, middle, end. So sometimes I may say it at the end, what you need to find, because I'm giving you a chance to look through the whole video where it is, okay? If you're new here, what we're doing is I used to do a top commenter, and then every 2 months is give away something for the top commenter, but it was very difficult. A lot of people commenting, it was counting every single video, all the comments, okay? So it's very challenging. So we decided to play a little game, and it could be an image on a screen. It could be me saying, did I say something about a product? And now I'm going to ask you to use it in a sentence. So somewhere in the video, I'm going to tell you what to do. And then I'm going to keep track of the videos every week and who's ahead for the month. Make it worldwide, because I've also got, you know, purses and things like that, but those are for the bigger giveaways. So don't forget, once we get to 2,000, I've got nice big giveaways to give away. I've got a nice purse that I found on Shein. I got to show you that one, probably next video. Okay, so hang in there. Let's see what we have here. Oh, sunglasses. Ooh, They usually give up those squished up boxes. Oh, I think this was a Gucci. Let me see. Well, it's just got two little dots, and the style of it, if I'm not mistaken, was a Gucci inspiration. They're very strong. Oh. Oh, these are very nice. Ooh. I got a lot of light in here now, so big sunballs here. Let me show you. Oh, yeah. You see that? So I got a black pair as well. So they hinted Gucci, retro fashion glasses, retro metal finish fashion glasses, $5.13. After promos, I only paid $4.10. So I got the green pair. Yeah, and I got the black pair. Now, here they are. Oh, they look like there's a lot below, but I will see if I can find the same brand, okay? I will see if I can find them for you. Now, I know that there's another pair. Oh, hold on. Yes, these are, okay, they're not the ones I'm looking for, but I'm looking for the H. I know I have a bag with the H, but these are Dior. I'm not a very cat person, kind of like these kind of pointy ones. But what do they look like? Look good? Hello? Yes? New cat eye everyday commuter glasses, minimalist street maybe, $9.60. After promos, I only paid $7.68. So there they are. They come in beige or coffee frame with gray and black on black and tea frame with gladrol lens. They are very strong. Even these ones, the metal, when you open it up, it's not weak or anything like that. They look like the picture. I think they would be durable. I like them. Quality seems good. They're not very cheap. I mean, they feel sturdy. So for both of these glasses, I give them 5 out of 5 roses. Okay, let's open up a box because I want to see what's in these boxes. Let's see what's in the boxes. What is this? Oh, acrylic. Oh, this is an acrylic box. Wow. Okay, so it actually has an acrylic lid, and the acrylic box. You know why I got it? Okay, 2 things I was thinking. You know how I did my roses, the flower box rose in a circular one? Well, I had some leftover roses and I wanted to do them in the standing up one in this acrylic box. And I did one in my DIY channel in a Dollar Tree, put a wood box together and I made them stand up in there, and I'm always about lighting, so I did my twinkle lights all through the roses. Maybe I'll show you a picture here. And I lit them up, all the roses, and inside the box too, I had lights coming out through they were wood heart frames, and I did that as for Valentine's theme. So I did my own box. And then I saw this and I thought, you know, you can always do stuff from Temu and just buy the pieces. Now that I have my glam room, I could possibly use this for storage for all my stuff. I thought it was bigger than this. Let me look. There it is. Clear acrylic square gift box, 8 by 8 by 3. It was $12.78, so $13, but after promos and credits, I got it for $8. So right now, it's $22. So yeah, it's really a gift box, but see? You see? Look at that. That is not that big. And there's a little scratch right there. So is that realistic? That makes it look bigger. You cannot fit all those creams in there. I know the measurements are there. I cleaned my room, so now I've got my measuring tape. It is 8 inches. By 3. So it is correct, but measurements are there. They don't lie with their measurements. They don't. Visually, they mislead you with the photos, okay? Visually misleading with the photos, but measurements are always correct. I just don't like that misleading of the eye because the image is always in your eye. The first thing when I looked at it, I was like, I remember it being bigger because the image impact is embedded in your brain. And the statistics I think I always read was like we're 60-70% of us are visual, okay? So we're more likely to retain images. We need images more than wording. So they know that. I believe they know that, and they take advantage of that. So I think, you know, in all fairness, I like it. The box is very sturdy. It's a nice thickness. It's not a thin acrylic. I always deduct for misleading of images, even though they show the picture. You think that's fair? Because it's sort of like misleading advertising, in my opinion. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 roses, okay? I'll see if I can find a cheaper version. Sometimes it's the first thing that pops up. Then I go in a little bit later, see if I can find a different seller. I don't know why first ones come up. I have noticed, I don't know, let me know if you see that. But then I go back, try to find a different seller. I find it the different price. So let me see if I can find, if anybody's looking for this. These are great as gifts if you want to do a gift in acrylic, or if, like what I said, if you want to put your roses, full roses, and make a nice little flower box. Oh, perfect. Okay, what else is here? Oh, this is open. I've been wanting to find this. Okay, remember I said I don't use heated products for my hair, and I naturally let my hair go curly, but sometimes there is these odd pieces that stick out from leaving it 24 hours in those towels, okay? So you need a little help sometimes. But I do have a lot of curling irons in my glam room, but I'm always looking for new stuff. I don't know what it is about us ladies. I have no idea. We always want to try something new. But I saw this, and it better be because I got that snappy clip one, and it was a crimper. Just to let you know, it ended up being a crimper because they gave me the wrong product. Let me see. Now, this is a wireless straight hair comb. Okay, so I hope I didn't buy the wrong thing. So what I want to do is, it's rechargeable. This is the thing. The other one was plug-in as well. I'm looking for rechargeable. Oh, it's got juice. Okay, so what I want to do is, they show them as that you can curl as well. So I'm not looking for a straightener. I'm looking for something that, oh, it's already hot. So I'm just looking for something, if there is like one that is just sticking out the wrong way, that I could just stick it in. I have ones that bring your hair up and curl them up. I will show you a picture here. I have curling irons. I have all of them. Cords, cordless. I just want one that I could just simply turn it on and just do something like this. If there's a hair out of whack or something, okay? Just want to be able to do that. A few long moments later, the sun going down. Did it do anything? I don't have a mirror here. Does it? I don't know. I'm going to have to try it if I can do it. Oh, I have it on low. 200 is the highest. 140, 160, 180, 200. Let's try that.
A long few moments later.
Accurate temperature control in 4th gear, ceramic glaze, hair care. Showers are not allowed. Really? Intimate anti-hot comb teeth, super long range, intelligent low power. I think it would work. I feel it hot here. I think I'm going to have to charge this properly. Okay? I will let you know. But I don't want to straighten my hair right now. Doing it for you. Yes, it does straighten. Look at that. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, it straightens. Now, will it? It will curl. Okay, I straightened it and it will curl. Yes. Look at that. Okay, multifunctional. Love it. I'm going to let it cool down. Let's see how much it was. There it is. Rechargeable wireless hair straightener and curler. You see, $16.22. It's now $13.98. 25 reviews, 4.5. So you can see that it goes up to 200 degrees. 3-speed intelligent temperature control. Well, it's 4 because it's 140 for damaged hair, 160 for neutral, 180 for coarse hair, and 200 for coarse and hard hair. So there you go. Press and hold for 3 seconds to power on. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so just for quick touch-ups, if you're looking for a straightener, I liked it so far. For me, like I said, I just want those little quick touch-ups. You never know if I might do my hair completely straight one day. Who knows? I haven't had straight for a long time. But just those little really weird edges that just won't go straight. I clip it, but sometimes they just in a weird corner. So I give it 5 out of 5 roses. I like it. Let me know. You looking for one? What is, I got t-shirts. I got t-shirts. Let me see this one. I knew it. I knew it. Vacay. What does this one say? Vacay mode. There you go. Vacay mode. Love it. Vacay mode. Not too bad. I like it though. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Let's see how much it was. Oh, my iPad battery died. So I had to plug in. Okay. So there it is. Women's vacay mode, graphic tee, casual short sleeve, $9.50. Okay. $18 now. You can get it in black or gray. They're out of the white. See, they were sold out. Let me see this one. Oh, see? You never know. I tell you, like, that's why I say I'm going to look afterwards and see if I can get you a different seller. Because look at that. That's $8. Okay? I told you. Strange. Very strange. Okay, so $8 for the black. Let's check. $8.89 for the rose red. $8.12 for the yellow, orange, and burgundy. I check for you. You got to think. Okay, so while we're on this topic, I'm going to talk to you about these strange things that happen. So if you remember a while back, I said that everybody has different experience. So this is nothing against somebody else telling you to play the Calendar 1000 or not, or if you're having good experience with the Calendar 1000, you know, everybody's got different things that are happening to them when you go into the app. So I'm just telling you what happened to me, and you do have to keep, I think it's on all of them, okay? Even when we played the farmland game, the fish game, you have to keep buying things. So for us haulers, or if you're a hauler, if you're going to be buying them, you might as well get something in return, is the logic. I don't know. I used to get my coupons, and then all of a sudden when I announced it here, poof, they gave it to me a couple more times, not site-wide, but then after I lost my coupons, boom, they're gone. And then I got different kind of coupons. Then I was getting this, put your order in through the app, and then we're going to credit you back so much. And then I was placing an order. They would give me free stuff here and there, place an order. And as you can see, I was telling you I was getting these free stuff by placing these orders. And it was confusing. That's why I was telling you I was getting them, but I still had no idea what was happening. Then I took that video to show you what they were doing is crediting me back a few cents on each order. And then they would accumulate it to one until I got to $199.63. But I had to get to 200, I believe. And then 200, and then $20 on top of that was my limit to place an order at that time. But they throw it on top, making it look like we're going to give you 220 back. I don't know what happened in between, but it was sort of dwindling down, because I'll go and sometimes I'm placing my order in the website. Then I forget about the app. Then I go into the app and I check out what's going on there. I placed the first 2 furniture with those coupons that I was getting $95 off. Then they stopped. And then I figured I'll do something different, either through IKEA, because originally I was going to get my IKEA closet stuff there. But because I was getting those coupons, I did it this way. Well, I said, okay, I am tired of placing small orders and getting just a few cents. When am I going to get my $200 credit? So I went and placed, I decided to get 2 more of those units. And I said, let me see what happens if I buy 1. Will I reach that threshold of $200 credit back? Let me see if I buy a big piece of furniture. Will I reach that threshold? I did. So I got, let me show you. I think I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I've been debating how to do this because I still got to wait for the other 2 to come. And this is going to take forever. So I placed the first one, Armoire, and they gave me $25 off, okay? But when I did it, as you can see here, it said that I got to my threshold and I had to wait 72 hours to get the credit, because they want to make sure you're not going to ask for a refund back for the item that you got. So they first want to make sure that the order is being processed. And I thought, okay, let's see what happens. The next day I go in and I open the app and I said, let me see if it's going to give me my $200 credit then. It made me to start to play the game all over again, because it asked me to put my free items in the cart. And I thought, okay, but I didn't know that at that time. I started to place orders in the cart and it said $0. So it's $0, $0. And then it packaged them up And then I shipped them out and they went into my cart. And I thought, wait a minute, that's not my $200. And then it asked me to spend, it said my threshold at that time was $30 to spend. And I thought, well, this isn't working. They're making me do it all over again. Where's my $200 credit? So I went to the websites and I looked over there. And I had in the cart the other armoire that I was going to buy. So I put the dot on it to see if I could cash out on it. And it said 160 credit. So here is the second armoire, 382. Look at that, credit applied. So 382, they charge you the full tax on it, but I got my 160 credit. So the first few items that I went through on the app, I spent like about $30 or $35, whatever it was, got free items on those. I will show you when they come. And then when I went to the website, I clicked on the armoire and I saw the $160 credit. So in total, I did get $190 or $199 of credit back. Okay, so I did get my $200 credit by placing all those orders over and over and over and over again, and I got my $200 credit. But at the end, I had to place a big armoire, which I was going to get anyway, and see when is this going to end, because I kept placing the small orders. And now if you're doing a big one, it probably would have worked. But I was just playing along and confused. Is this going to work or not? So for me, it did work, just to let you know. I don't know if anybody's playing that one. This is what it looks like as I showed you. Let me know in the comments, are you doing that one too? I finally got it. That's the end. Now I'm going to show you my armoires. I've built one. I'm in the middle of building the second one. I had to clean up my rooms and I'm in the middle of cleaning that one. I can't wait to show you. So for the game, this is the leaderboard. Okay. Now I am going to be putting a gold rose in the screen. So on that item, let me know which item did you see the gold rose on. Okay, this is what I put in the other video, and I will show you when I do my editing where I had it in that video. 2 people caught it. Congratulations, Darla and Zafira. You ladies were the only 2 that caught the camellia, the sparkling camellia on the screen. And Zafira is ahead by 1. So she's number 1 on the leaderboard. So she's ahead of the game. She's got 2 points. So we've got the rest of the weeks for August. Let me know. Are you having fun? Let's continue. Okay, let me open this one. I've been meaning to open this one. Ooh. Whoa. This is all, I've never seen it wrapped in black bag. And then it's wrapped in white. Okay. And it's got 2 boxes. Okay. 2 boxes. Okay, what could these be? Oh, what the heck is this? Okay, me and my solar lights. Yes, these are for my trees. Which is kind of good because I want to get these up before winter comes. Yeah. These are the ones that I got at the dollar store, and I don't think they are any good. So I like these at my front because I point them up at the tree and down at the steps. Whoa, these are nice. Yeah, they're nothing like the dollar store ones. Okay, so I put them in the planter trees at the front. Oh, these are nice and big. Yeah, so they're kind of diagonal at the tree. So they get the sun at the front and then up at the tree, and it kind of highlights the stairs. So when you come up at the stairs on my front veranda, these are good quality. Look at that. Now look away. I'm going to point it. Okay, so it's got 3 levels, okay? I'm going to point it to you. So it's got a bright, medium, and low, off. Bright, medium, and low, and off. Very nice. Okay, there it is. 4 pieces, 18 LEDs, 2-in-1 adjustable solar landscape spotlight. What does that mean? I got 2 of them, but it says 4. Yeah, so it comes in a pack of 2, and I got 4 of them. So 4 pieces. So I got another box somewhere. 1 is 19, 2 is 31, and 4 is 45. And you can get the colorful ones. Here you go. See? Okay, these are 1 set. Now 1 set means 1 for $8. And they're IP55. Okay, here we go. Oh, these are only 9 LEDs. This has 18, so these are brighter. So I will see if I can find the exact same one, and if not, I will specify which ones they are so you're aware, okay? But these are very good. Well, from what I can see, I'm going to test them, but you can see just by turning them on. That's a lot of LEDs. That's probably the problem with these dollar store ones. They're so cheap and not enough LEDs in them. But definitely this panel, the solar part, is much smaller in these cheap ones. That's what I was telling you about that rope one. You know, this is what's going to get the energy from the sun, and this is a nice big one. The one from Dollar Tree is like probably half this size. So it's not getting enough energy to keep re-energizing that light, okay? This is nice and big. So I'll try to get you a picture or a video of them at the front, okay? I like these. They feel very sturdy too. So 5 out of 5 roses, unless I come back and update you. Either way, I'm going to try, let you know one way or another how they are. I like them. And they also came with the plugs for drywall and screws. Okay, let's open some of these bags. You see, so I may do some sort of top kind of, you know, MDF or something from Home Depot to kind of close it all off to make it look like it is a custom job. Maybe do some molding. That's what I did with my unit in my craft room. I put some molding on the sides. I put all these cubes all together, and someone thought it was like a custom job built in. I got some stuff that I have to show you that I bought for on top storage. And I'm going to do some kind of shelving. Either it stays by itself. If not, these are brackets that I may need to kind of do a support because I've got some shoe organizer in the corner. So I may need to kind of put some support. I don't know. So I got these, and they are L brackets, and all my stuff in there is white with mirror. Okay, and can't wait to show you. I may need to put these because it's also going to be heavy with stuff that I'm going to put a storage up there. So if you need some kind of brackets, if you're doing anything storage wise or closet wise, even if you're doing shelving and it doesn't come with shelving, or you can DIY your own shelving if you got any spare pieces of wood. If you're finding shelving very expensive, just go to Home Depot and get MDF, and you could paint it white, put some nice wallpaper if you want on it, and put these brackets. You got some nice shelving. Okay, there they are. 10 pieces of steel L-shaped corner brackets, $11.42, and after credits, I got them for $11.29. Okay, and they come in white or black. So they're $19.87. I'll see if I can find them cheaper for you. 32 reviews, 4.9, and they're steel, okay? So you can get them in black for $19.87 or the white ones. They might be cheaper, I don't know, but I think that on Amazon they're more expensive anyway. But I'll see if I can find them cheaper. For these, I give them 5 out of 5 roses. I mean, what is there to say? 5 out of 5 roses. Okay, there's only one more thing in here. All right. I think these are shorts. Ooh. Are these? They feel like suede or something. Yeah, these are nice to dress them up because they look very dressy. So this would be nice with a nice top. Yeah. So elegant straight leg work casual shorts, $12.50, and after credit I got them for $12.35. I like how they look. They look like dress pants. There they are. They're $15.46. They come in black. They come in navy. Oh, navy is $13.94. Oh, I love that blue. Gray. 131 reviews, 4.8. Yeah. Oh my. And the elastic at the back. So they look really nice and dressy. I like them. Like a walking short. Dress it up, dress it down. Look at that. I love them. I give these 5 out of 5. So far, they look good. I really like that blue. That blue is really pretty. Let's see what else is here. Switch it up. Belts. At least I can get rid of some of these bags. Oh, this one is a CD. Okay. Why is this one taped? Now, this is Mew Mew. Now, wait a minute. I did see, I think it's somewhere in the bag, the real full letters, okay? Now, this one is just with the Mew. This one is just with the M. Is it still too small for my thing? Oh, it's okay. You know, wait till you see my closet. I have lots of belts, so I'm even thinking of cutting an old belt and making it fit because I have these size of belts, so let's see if I have an extra one. Let's see. Oh, this is a Dior. Okay. Oh my God. But I've been seeing a lot of Mew stuff. Mew stuff. Okay, you've seen the others. Let's see the Mew Mew. There it is. M letter. Belt for women's fashionable high-end versatility or something. $5.20. Let's see. They're there. So it comes in black for $9.19 and coffee for $9.14. And you can get it in 39 inches, the impossible. I don't know, maybe you guys are 39 inches or 43. See, they do show you. Anybody looking for aloe? Okay, so you know how I feel. The belts are good quality. They are very honest about how long they are. It's just options. Why not more options? So I give it 4 out of 5 roses. If you're new here, I get my buckle. Then I'm going to DIY my own because you have to be really petite to get, well, at least for me, I got to get my own belt. So, but I do throw them into my giveaways. So I've got extra of these. So if you are a 39-inch waist or 43-inch waist, they're there. I'm going to put QR codes. If you want the buckle, they have them where you can remove them and make your own belt. Just that I made the mistake. You got to get them as wide as this, okay? Now, I was not thinking about it, just ordered the length. I didn't think of the thickness, but I have lots of belts in my closet. I'm just going to cut it and then melt down the wax at the edge. And I've got this kind of thickness, I believe. I will show you. 4 out of 5 roses. And these, ooh, Gigi, but with stones in them. Okay, I don't know why they call them a pair of C's, but a pair of double C letter stud earrings, $3.34. Now, I did find them before, a different seller. I'm sure I can find these ones. I will probably put a code for you in the description below, okay? Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, so Lori from the Loving Klutzes, our good friend Lori, she told my personal stuff that I have a bidet. And I had a few of these brushes that I've been ordering for one DIY and for my bathrooms, okay? These are very good for cleaning bathroom edges that you cannot get with normal brushes or sponges you can't reach or anything like that. So I used to buy these to remove glue residue in spots that you can't really get to. I used to get a soft toothbrush one for very delicate areas that you don't want to ruin, diamond areas or something like that, because these are very hard bristles. And then I found these ones for tougher areas. And then I thought, wait a minute. The way they picture them as well is that they're for sinks, crevices. And then when I got my bidet, the ones that you attach on the toilet seat, these are great for the nozzles that come down that you can clean in there and, you know, make sure that all the areas clean, because that's where your water spurts out. So they're very tough bristles, very tough. Like it hurts when you scrub on here, okay? And I separate them. So it's good that they come in different colors, okay? And you want to put them in different places, because one is for my sink. I have them already there, and we have different washrooms in this house. So, you know, if you want to leave the white one for the sinks and toilets, it's good that they come in different colors, okay? Let me show you. There they are. 1 or 2 pieces groove cleaning brush with long handle, hard bristle, $2.09. And this one came in a pack with the black and the white brush. Okay, there they are. So you can get 3 black brushes for $2.49, or you can get the 3 white ones for $3.69. And then you can have them for all your bathrooms. So you can see that they're all showing it's for crevices, areas you can't reach, faucets, bathtubs, sinks, your dryer, washing machine. Yeah, so I'm going to put a few different codes because they got multiples now, and that way you could choose which one you want. They're very strong bristles. They work well. I've already used them and they're fantastic. So I give them 5 out of 5 roses. Okay? So let me know if you use these ones or if you think you're going to get them. These are very good. Hi there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed your session today. If you haven't subscribed, we hope you'll consider becoming part of our community of the Healing Haulers and join us every week where we have big hauls, designer lookalikes, home decor, lots of surprises and giveaways. So hope you consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and if you got a hype, we'd greatly appreciate it so YouTube knows that you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.